two flankers that are going to be looking for him. Eileen just trying to play around this immortality field there. Nene and Haxal both find targets, Matt. Good start for New York here.
Yeah, so that they get really aggressive onto Guangzhou. They don't even really to a certain area, and then Nene beat him at the spot, trying to take him out. As this will be a blade that comes in from Eileen, as he'll be happy with the headshot on Nene, who takes him out. Nothing with the blade, and that'll be a rally for New York.
Alright, well, New York will be ready to push back in just a moment here. Nene will return midway through this fight. Haxal goes to the Dragon Blade, but gets interrupted halfway through a Grecian, causing so many problems, and Krog again shuts him down. Happy finds the kill ultimately, but Haxal was not given a chance to do what he wanted to. Well, regardless of how realistic it is, it has to happen. Rio loses that supercharger there. Hopper goes in for the Gravitic Flux, but it's Haxal to go down first. Chara, Iron Wall. In fact, Guangzhou's colours are kind of like Darth Tech now I think of it. Eileen's going to charge in there as well, close to a Dragon Blade there. Guangzhou starting to settle in. For a chance to finish, the blade comes out, and Eileen goes straight on in. Anamo already down, and that increases in the desperation. You saw the Hotman trying to connect it, but not good for the NYXL match. Timing's very good for the charge here to clean up.
Yes, once the Charge have gotten control, they have not let go, as that Widowmaker's really paid off once they had controlled the point. Mono over the Wrecking Ball, not able to get...
Well, Haxal just died. So there's not much of a buddy system going on there at all. They both have to operate fairly autonomously, and that's a big challenge against so much CC, hold, accretion, shield bash, immortality field in the mix there. And happy to hit shots like that, you know, you're going to struggle. What do NYSL have? Do they have another look here instead of Genji Tracer? Because it is not. It's fun spotted there. Nice deep play for Parks on the Kingsman Bay. And Eileen didn't have a chance to use the blade in the absence of the mortality field.
No, this will still be Guangzhou in control of the point. It doesn't look like they're going to be letting it go right now, but it's will be a rally here towards the end with an Amp Matrix that ends up pushing New York over the top.
Bloodthirsty as they come as far as support is concerned. Nice by Hopper, that looked very slick. Look at that Gravitic Flux and that crippled the Charge. Literally and figuratively.
Hopper is right over the top of the building now. New York gains control, and it's...
Dynamite, they need immediate attention from their healers. And I mean, just like that, they're playing off angle or not in the right spot, they get first on down. Clever from Eileen, knew we could get an easy finish on Haxal, and was able to dash away with the reset. The Happy's gone down, and Eileen needs to dig a little deeper. So far, Matt, so good.
Looks like there'll be overtime here as New York still with control of the point, but looks like Guangzhou behind Wrong using the Gravitic Flux. They'll split the point right back, but what do they have to work with moving
on in? One hit is good, but there's an immortality field in play. Shu loses that eventually, but Haxal's blade has already expired. Both teams have used their throws.
Let me know when
with
you
the rule
see my
fight
thing.
begins, and Happy opens it up perfectly. A big dynamite. And Mano goes down. Shu's able to pick him off there, and a Guangzhou Charge finish in style. And like I kind of thought, they start this series looking the better. Haxal is incredibly aggressive. Called him the Berserker at the Grand Finals last year. That was his style of play. Right now, though, it's not Berserk. He's probably just mad. Because NYXL crumple on that first push here, and they hand over a bunch of shielding and good control from the Brigitte. But Eileen has gone down here. Haxal was able to find out again another hole against the Genji. So devastating. In that first fight, Eileen had to dash away when he saw that hole coming in. He knew he would have been dead.
Yeah, Genji's way, want to almost like bait that out, right? Like if you can get them to use the halt, and then your team can kind of come in, they know there's no fear of being pulled like to the side or above a shield. New York marked all as one, so New York trying to take a fight up on the high ground. That'll be a Gravitic Flux and then the blade.
Oh, that's insane. You know why Shu dies there? He throws an immortality field to the ground, but he is killed by Haxal whilst he is in mid-air. But Eileen responds with a blade of his own. On the low ground here, what is Eileen is on something, mate. He goes for a Dragon Blade there while there's 5 players looking at him with Supercharger. That is wishful thinking, my friend.
He usually see the Supercharger dropped in response to a Dragon Blade, not the Dragon Blade pulled out in response to a Supercharger.
Getting topped up there by Shu, and good clock lead for the Charge, but they really need to win a fight and actually solidify. That might be it. Getting rid of Hopper. Yeah, this one is over. You can see Mane turns tail there and realizes there's no shooting left. Happy's getting some deluxe dynamite value, Matt. This stagger's not done.
No, I don't think. Yeah, Eileen would have been crazy.
Line of sight and gets happy for his trouble now. The charge down the back up. Amp Matrix is kind of scary. I like the gravitic clutch just to make it hard to use the Amp Matrix, but Hangzhou gets to sneak in the back like here and great shield back. That's it from Chara. Perfect combo when he gets the whip shot as well. Krong bought himself enough time to back up here, or has he? No, it's a headshot from Nene that takes him low and a body shot finishes him off. Eileen has to be a gigantic blade to do anything there with Bob behind him. He was going to struggle anyway. Yeah,
I was going to say they're able to get one. This will be a rally that comes in from Animo. And the Bob just doing some work, taking out the Bob of Happy, as this will be Krong who switches over to Wrecking Ball. Try and keep this alive for Guangzhou.
It's a good time by, and Happy has a really safe little alcove in the back here. No one's really able to carve him out of this niche, except maybe Nene, who's other things to worry about now with the Wrecking Ball getting up in his face. We're in overtime now, and Akshon is very, very low. The hold now is going to catch Manu. Probably was intended for Akshon, but they'll take the bonus kill, and Hopper backs away now with Kinetic Grasp. Trying to get Creation, but he is forced back.
Jonak now really close to it.
Yeah, it's so bizarre. Jonak, when we see him play Honor or Zen especially, he is always getting kills. He is a very aggressive. His Batiste, I mean, he's definitely doing a lot more healing per turn than Shooters, but he's just not nearly as lethal on his Batiste. Maybe he doesn't feel like he can play that way right now. Just doing bomb things. I mean, it's in the contract. You basically, you have to either leave or die.
Well, you see right there, like you mentioned, the death's prevented. He actually drops the immortality field there, but he doesn't connect with Happy. Like, Happy doesn't get inside of it. They lose Happy. Wrong using the gravitic flux. Maybe they think this is still winnable, but I think he used the gravitic flux probably when there were a few other players alive. But the 50%, the Amp Matrix drop. This will be Hacksaw coming in from the top rope with a blade.
Well, Shu was just outside of the bounds, I think, of his immortality field. I think he put it down, but he was not inside of it. Either way, Hacksaw tries to go deeper. I think the kill on him was Happy. He doesn't get it. In the meantime, what's left for the charge? It's starting to mount a bit of a comeback. Jonak goes down, and Eileen pushes forward here. Yeah, tough to dodge the accretion there. Didn't quite have the deflect when he wanted it, but good pressure on towards Hotbar, and we'll still be able to potentially get a kill on the dash through. Very clean. Definitely did forward to Mayhem.
Yeah, it's the mono alive. They're going to drop Amp Matrix here as well.
All right, well, at least for XL, it's not as if Krong has a gravitic flux immediately. He's not going to lose out in that regard, but Eileen. Oh, Eileen. God damn, he's good.
Yeah. No, we talked about Hacksaw's Genji coming into the series. Even after
they're waiting. Immortality field now used for Guangzhou, and they don't pull the trigger when they realize the Batiste ability is on cooldown.
Yeah, they're going to wait now. Ooh, that's two tough losses there. I was going to say they're going to wait till the Amp Matrix drops and then go in with it, but Nene gets three there. Happy now goes over to Ash. Because you know you're going to be playing in a little bit more close quarter to mid scenarios here.
Oh my.
Yeah, we did not see that, but
I can
guess what happened.
Yeah, no. It's like a local kebab shop, really. It's not rocket science.
One swipe gets three there.
Amp Matrix for the Batiste fight now. I mean, anyway, still going to double down. I'm going to go aggressive on this one now. Eileen going to go straight in with a Dragon Blade, and it's just as good for him as it was for Hacksaw. Now the car's on the move, and crucially, they've managed to hold on to it.
One more. Mono will come back on the Wrecking Ball, and they have this gravitic flux. It's a halt into the flux.
Hacksaw has to stay on the car right now. He's the one that's keeping it stalled out, but Hotman goes down. Animo also missing, and oh my, the charge. They stay patient. They still got to fight to win, but the Bob is missing from Nene now, and it's just Mono on the point. How long can he be such a nuisance? The answer is not long enough. We're going to go in half time with match ball comes in.
That'll be immortality field that keeps NYXL alive.
Yeah, I mean, the build was there, but the damage was still taken, right? Yeah, no kills, but the healing resources are stretched to the absolute limit for the NYXL. They can't stand on the point for much longer. Eileen, no need to use Blade here. Yeah, Happy will go down there to Nene, but in general, the charge can... And I don't really know how they deal with him with their composition right now. Essentially, New York are playing for getting onto the point with plenty of health and for blizzards, but then there's Hopper now who's just so key to their composition, and Eileen wastes no time in drawing the Dragon Blade, and he'll clean up the spider.
And New York rallies, and they come in, and what does Guangzhou do? They just back up. Like a Maywall comes in from Hacksaw, they don't have speed.
They drop Dookie on him, Matt. Yeah, they don't charge. And Guangzhou have a supercharge here. They're really crucially. They go for the Gravitic Flux first. There's going to be one from Hotbar as well. Krong still keeps his eye on the prize, though, out towards the main gate. And Hotbar is down. No Sigma for the NYXL is a terrible sign, and rally is now in effect for the Guangzhou Charge. The New York are on their last legs, and yet sure, Mano has 4 of them, but they are still cut down. And with 6 seconds left, the NYXL's hopes of a berth in the finals of the Summer Showdown are quickly heading for the sunset.
Yeah, somebody's got to touch hot, but not even able to make it close. As
Happy takes a moment to thank Jeff for not including fall damage in his video game. He drops down from that high ground. Nene is down already, though. I mean, that is... You cannot do that. I mean, the Charge have barely engaged you. They're just trying to make their way through the main choke. And NYXL are in the position of the attackers right now. Their whole mental is...
Rio just walks to the point, and they never